the return of the kamikaze, but this time it's autonomous. In World War II, Japan introduced the world to the concept of kamikaze pilots, men who turned their aircraft into weapons in suicide missions. Fast forward to 2025, and the spirit of that grim innovation is back, but radically transformed. Japan has now officially developed and operationalized kamikaze drone swarms, a cutting-edge class of loitering munitions designed to overwhelm and destroy enemy targets autonomously. But this isn't just about replicating old tactics with modern machines. Japan's drone swarms represent a paradigm shift in warfare, leveraging AI, networked communication, and swarm behavior to deliver surgical strikes with terrifying speed and precision. Japan's defense awakening the need for autonomous drones. For decades after World War II, Japan's constitution placed heavy constraints on military development. But with rising threats from China, North Korea, and even Russia's Pacific expansionism, the country has pivoted. In recent years, Japan has shifted from passive self-defense to proactive deterrence. A key part of this strategy, unmanned aerial systems, UAS, capable of preemptive or retaliatory strikes without risking Japanese soldiers. The Japanese Ministry of Defense allocated billions toward drone development in the early 2020s. By 2025, the result is a fleet of kamikaze drones that can launch in swarms, fly in coordinated formations, and autonomously identify and destroy targets like radar stations, tanks, or command posts. Inside the drone, what makes it a kamikaze? These drones, officially dubbed Shinobi-class loitering munitions, are small, fast, and deadly. Manufactured by a consortium including Mitsubishi Heavy Industries and NEC, they feature AI-enhanced onboard targeting systems, stealthy, radar-absorbing exteriors, loitering capability for over 40 minutes, explosive payloads designed for pinpoint detonation. Unlike traditional missiles, these drones hover, circle, and wait, often flying in silence before swarming in from multiple angles. What makes them kamikaze is their one-way mission profile. They don't return. Once a target is selected either manually or autonomously, they dive and explode, often at terminal speeds exceeding 300 kilometers per hour. Swarm intelligence, one brain, many wings. The real innovation is swarm coordination. Inspired by nature, like how bees or birds operate, these drones act as a single digital organism. Each drone shares data with its swarm mates, updating real-time battlefield maps, threat assessments, and target prioritization. So even if you shoot one down, the swarm reconfigures instantly, finding new vectors of attack. The backbone of this is Japan's Kogikinet, a decentralized AI network built for low-latency coordination across units. In field simulations, drones neutralized 15 moving armored vehicles in under 3 minutes. They executed coordinated attacks on multi-layered air defense systems. And most terrifyingly, they self-divided into attack and decoy units mid-flight. Launch platforms, trucks, ships, and even robots. Deployment flexibility is key. Japan has developed several launch mechanisms for these kamikaze drones. Mobile truck launchers, camouflaged and agile, perfect for border areas. Naval vertical launch tubes, integrated on destroyers and patrol vessels. Robotic mule walkers, four-legged robots carry and launch swarms in rough terrain. Additionally, Japan's new Kurakami-class stealth UAVs can act as motherships, flying high above a target zone and releasing up to 30 loitering kamikaze drones in sequence. The Indo-Pacific theater, why Japan is preparing for war. The timing is no coincidence. Japan's drone swarm program is directly tailored to counter two specific threats. 1. Chinese expansion in the East China Sea. China's aggressive stance over the Senkaku Islands has alarmed Tokyo. In war games simulating a Chinese amphibious invasion, swarm drones were able to destroy landing craft en route to the islands, jam enemy communications through electronic attack payloads, knock out radar and missile launchers before human troops arrived. 2. North Korea's missile barrages. Facing unpredictable missile launches, Japan's loitering munitions act as preemptive strike platforms. Deployed to forward bases like Okinawa, they could hit mobile missile trucks seconds after they're detected, penetrate deeply into North Korea without endangering Japanese pilots, international cooperation and quiet backing. While Japan develops this technology domestically, the United States has played a quiet but crucial role. Joint exercises with U.S. forces tested the interoperability of Japanese drone swarms with American systems like the Switchblade 600 and XQ-58A Valkyrie. Additionally, Japan gained early access to DARPA's swarming algorithms, which helped accelerate its own development. There are even reports of shared satellite surveillance networks, allowing Japan's drone swarms to pull and targeting data from American assets over the Pacific. Ethical questions. Are we ready for autonomous death squads? Not everyone is celebrating this leap in drone warfare. Critics warn of a slippery slope to fully autonomous killing machines. Human rights organizations are calling for safeguards to ensure human oversight in any lethal action. Japan has responded by insisting that every shinobi drone is equipped with fail-safe kill switches, geofencing to avoid civilian zones, human-in-the-loop authorization protocols. But skeptics argue that in the heat of war, once a swarm is unleashed, true control may become impossible. China and Russia react. The drone arms race heats up. Japan's drone swarms have not gone unnoticed. In response, China has reportedly accelerated its own Skyhawk AI drone program, while Russia is testing new counter-swarm EW, electronic warfare, systems. China's state-run media already referred to Japan's drones as a new militaristic threat born of World War ghosts. Ironically, this response only validates why Japan is investing in swarms in the first place, to level the playing field in an increasingly dangerous neighborhood. Looking ahead, the future of Japan's swarm doctrine. Japan is already planning second-generation swarm upgrades, anti-ship kamikaze drones with sea-skimming profiles, swarm-on-swarm combat algorithms to outmaneuver enemy AI, sleeper drones that can land, hide, and relaunch days later. There are also secret tests of underwater kamikaze drones, designed to attack submarines or sea mines, essentially creating a 360-degree autonomous strike network across land, air, and sea. Conclusion: Kamikaze reborn, not regretted. The rise of kamikaze drone swarms marks a chilling yet inevitable step in military evolution. For Japan, it's not about glorifying the past. It's about ensuring that no warplane ever needs to be manned again. In a region bristling with missiles, stealth fighters, and disputed islands, swarm drones offer Japan a deterrent that is agile, lethal, and uniquely suited to the threats of the 21st century. Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more captivating content on our YouTube channel.